Howdy, friends. Steve DePoe here with the Rose Realty team with this week's real estate vlog for North Texas. Before we get started, we ask you to go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Let's Do Real Estate Texas. There's no charge, but you will be alerted to updates and changes to our series Spotlight on Community, Focus on Small Business, and of course, our weekly real estate updates on North Texas. Thank you. Let's get started. Today's topic, 4.5 kitchen remodel hints. As a reminder, we'll do a podcast for this particular vlog on February 7th, I think it is, Monday, February 7th at 8 o'clock. You'll get a chance to listen to this again in sort of a shortened version, but you can also ask questions. Email questions in if you'd like, then I can answer them on the air and get back to you with answers to your questions. So today, 4.5 kitchen remodel hints. So first of all, plan. Just like in real estate, location. With your kitchen remodel, it's plan for a couple of real big reasons, right? If you plan it out, if you spend as much time planning the remodel as you do with the remodel itself, then you'll likely cut down on your time, the mess or the inconvenience, and your budget. Okay, you'll probably save money if you plan out the project to, like, the fifth decimal place, right? So you want to talk to your builder, your contractor, what's going to happen, stages. You can plan everything in terms of staging of when appliances or cabinetry comes in. You don't want to lengthen this process out, because I'll tell you, we went through that when we built a house 25 years ago when we came to Texas, and there was a problem with the builder. There was a problem with a leak underneath the island. And the builder had to come in and fix it. This was probably 18 months to 2 years after we moved in. And so we had to wall it off. We was concerned about black mold and all that kind of stuff. And we were without our kitchen for about 10 days, okay? What a pain in the neck, okay? So we had to eat out every meal, or eat over friends. We got invited over friends a lot, those kinds of things. But we just couldn't use our kitchen for like 10 days. Imagine not being able to use your kitchen, or what, maybe 1/10 of your house for 10 days to 2 weeks or longer. You don't want that. So plan everything out. It'll reduce the mess, the mayhem, and the cost of your kitchen remodel. Get real about appliances. Now, look, appliances are just tools in your kitchen, right? The big thing about the kitchen is the cook. Okay, the person who's doing the cooking, or the people who are doing the cooking in the kitchen. Appliances are just tools. So don't go crazy. Don't go out there and say, hey, I'm going to buy that $10,000, fancy schmancy cooktop. Do you really need it? Okay, it's just going to add expense. Now, if you're improving the kitchen and, let's say, upgrading at the same time, thinking when we sell, then blah blah blah, then yeah, maybe some of those appliances you want to upgrade to the 6-burner gas, gas stove top with the griddle that goes on the top and all that kind of jazz. Yeah, that's great. But don't go over nuts with the appliances. Okay, seriously, I'm going to talk about this in a second. You want to get good quality appliances, not stuff that's going to break down. You don't want to go cheap on the appliances, but you don't want to go nutso either. Okay, use the same footprint. Now, so here's the problem: if you decide to move the sink, or you decide to move the cooktop, and let's say the cooktop. Well, I was going to say if the cooktop is gas, but the cooktop can be electric too, and you're going to move that cooktop to, let's say, an island. Remember a couple of weeks ago we talked about the different types of kitchen layouts, and one of them was the island layout, right? Well, in that island you can put your sink and your dishwasher, or you can put your cooktop there, right? Great, fantastic. But how are you going to get the services to that island? Whether it's going to be gas, or whether it's going to be electric and heavy duty lines, or whether it's going to be water and plumbing. Remember, there's going to be water in and there's going to be water out. So that's going to require some construction and demolition and those kinds of things. So use the same footprint and put the appliances and stuff in the same area or the same spot if you can. That'll save time and money. Focus on quality. Very important. I can't stress this enough. Okay. If you focus on quality in terms of your appliances and in terms of your cabinets and those kinds of things, okay, then you're going to have fewer headaches and fewer repairs and fewer tweaks that you're going to have to do in the future. So if you say, look, we can save $5,000 by buying these cabinets over these cabinets, chances are those cabinets are going to have wonky doors. They're not going to look good. You're going to have to repaint or restain or refinish, every couple of years. You don't want to go through that, right? So focus on quality when you're planning this out and you're thinking about what to install to replace your cabinet or your appliances or whatever. Focus on quality, and then you'll be happier in the long run. Not only for yourself, when you're using these new items in your kitchen, but also when you sell in the future, people can tell quality right off the bat. So if you're talking about Joe's dishwasher, then it's going to act like Joe's dishwasher, and it's going to be a piece of not good. Okay, so focus on quality. Add storage. My vlog next week is going to be about amenities that people are looking for moving forward. Okay, and storage is one of the big things that we're looking for. Whether it's a kitchen or whether it's the house and the master bedroom or whatever, there's never enough storage. Okay, it's just a plain simple fact. The people who design the house and people who build the house, etc., they never focus on they never focus on storage enough. They never put in enough storage, and they end up kind of short sheeting the storage. Add more storage. Whether that means you're going to have a separate pantry that you're going to build in, or you're going to do cabinets that go to the ceiling now. Okay. Remember that the difference between the cabinets you have now and cabinets that go to the ceiling is probably no more than 12 to 24 inches. Okay. Sure, the cabinets are going to cost extra, but it's going to add you a ton of storage. Okay. So focus on storage when you're remodeling or redoing your kitchen. I hope that was helpful. That's something that we've been through. We went through it not only, frankly, in remodeling, but also when we built new houses ourselves, right? And for clients that we've consulted with, some of those things that I just mentioned, quality and storage and those kinds of things, we always focus on, because it's hard to say we'll get the cheap cabinets now and we'll upgrade later. No, it's just a pain. Get the high quality cabinets now, and you forget about redoing it, later on. Next week, we're going to talk about, like I said, we're going to talk about the favorite amenities that people are now looking towards. So stay tuned for that. Some of them might surprise you. This is Steve DePoe with the Rose Realty team. I'm going to bounce.